Hello ladies, gents, boys and girls, and welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. Today we're back in the PMDG 777-300ER, sat on the ground here at Dubai as Emirates 707 Heavy, with service over to the beautiful island of Seychelles. I'm going to be departing off of 12 right here and arriving onto the nav arrival into Seychelles runway 13. There is some ATC on, so we'll get into the flight deck, get everything set up, and hopefully it's a lovely flight. So, welcome into the flight deck of the PMDG 777-300ER. I'm going to jump into the captain's seat and into the overhead panel. We're going to get everything's sort of set up at the moment. Get the window heats on, emergency exit lights, get the seatbelt signs on. Everything's sort of done for us. We do have some conditioned air being pumped into the cabin, so we'll go quite cold because it is really hot here in Dubai today. And we'll go and get tower plugged in.
To runway 12 right, surface wind 080 at 15, visibility 5,000 meters, no significant clouds, temperature 44, 2.19er, QNH 994, trend, no significant changes. Advise aircraft type on first contact, during touchback and taxi squawk sign. Transponder code, minimum runway occupancy required, enhance weight turbulence separation in force. Advise ATC prior to entering runway if additional weight turbulence separation is required. Advise ATC copied Charlie. Dubai International Airport departure
So
Charlie
that's
at time
Charlie.
1230 Zulu. Departure runway 12 right.
Roger, Qatar 85 uniform via Kilo 3, the wind 080 degrees, 15 knots, runway 12 right, cleared for takeoff.
Written down now, so it's
Clear for
Charlie.
takeoff via Kilo 3 Qatar 85 uniform. يعطيك العافية.
It sounds
يعافيك
busy up
حبيبي.
here already.
LL 978 taxi via Zulu, right Juliet 2, left Kilo, holding point Kilo 5, hold short 12 right.
Taxi via Zulu, right Juliet 2, left Kilo, holding point Kilo 5, runway 12 right, إلى 978 heavy.
Close these doors as well. Get rid of the catering. And boarding requested.
Emirates 721 behind the departing Qatar A350 via Kilo 4, line up and wait runway 3, correction runway 12 right behind.
Starting A350, line up 12 right behind Emirates 721.
And Emirates
So we've got the
828
uplink ready, and we'll load that.
behind the departing Qatari A350 via Mike 13 Bravo, cross runway 3, correction, cross runway 12 right, continue taxi straight ahead, stand Alpha 10.
After departing Qatar A350, departing runway 12 right, cross 12 right, and continue via Alpha, stand Alpha 10, Emirates 85.
Essentially the stand will be right in front of you.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Tower Emirates 87 holding Yankee Alpha.
Big nice stutter here. I don't know what
Emirates
that's
7,
for.
continue taxi Yankee, right Kilo, holding point Kilo 4, hold short runway 12 right.
Yankee, right Kilo, and to Kilo 4, holding point runway 12 right, Emirates 87.
Qatar 85 uniform, come up further team onto advisory 122 destinate, bye bye.
Locking gear.
Qatar 85 uniform, no further team monitor advisory 122 destinate, مع السلامة.
122 Qatar 85 uniform. مع السلامة.
Dubai Tower, hello, it's Emirates 777-777-300, stand Bravo 22 with information Charlie, requesting IFR clearance to Seychelles, please.
Emirates 707, stand by, be back with you in a second. Break. Emirates 721, A350 departing ahead. The wind 0 degrees, 15 knots, runway 12 right, cleared for takeoff.
Roger, I want to work clear takeoff Emirates 721.
And Emirates 707, Dubai Tower, good afternoon, clear to destination. Seychelles via the Anvix 5 Golf departure. Climb maintain 4,000 feet, squawk, sorry about that. Squawk is 0576.
Lovely, cleared to destination Seychelles on the ANV5 Golf departure, 4,000 feet initial climb, squawk 0576 for Emirates 707.
That's 707, feedback is correct, information Charlie, current QNH 994 hectopascal, support ready for push.
QNH 994 hectopascals and we'll report ready for push and start for Emirates 707.
Speedback 27 Juliet,
Lovely.
welcome
So,
to Dubai, taxi right
clearance.
Mike, Lima 3, hold Lima 3 Bravo.
We get the Q, not the QNH,
Right
that
on
was
the
silly,
mic.
the squawk set.
Lima 3 and hold Lima 3 for Speedback 27 Juliet.
Just confirm, Lima 3, hold Lima 3 Bravo.
Lima 3 and hold Lima 3 Bravo, sorry, Speedback 27 Juliet.
No worries, all good.
And the arrival is going to be the RNAV 13, or the RMP, and that will be on
And Emirates
the
721 over the Red Sea Monitor
Rock 1
advisory,
Delta
122 destination,
via
close flying, bye
Malon.
bye.
President 128, Emirates 721,
Just
thank
double
you,
check
bye-bye.
it is Malon. And that is, and we'll execute that. And we'll
Emirates 69 Heavy, looking for a taxi.
Emirates 69 Heavy taxi, oh, stand by. I'll give you a taxi in a second. Emirates 827, are you able holding point Kilo 3?
Affirmative, Emirates 827.
Roger. Emirates 69 can taxi via Zulu, holding point Kilo 4, hold short runway 12 right.
Zulu, Kilo 4, hold short, 12 right, Emirates 69.
So there's our flight plan straight down,
113.
and then onto the RNAV
Emirates 113, pass your message.
and away.
Emirates
Which is
113
nice.
at Bay Alpha 7 requesting FR clearance to Manila.
Our route
Emirates 113 cleared to Manila
takes
via
us
the
on a bus stop tour
Iboro
Middle
1 Golf
East. We're
departure, climb maintain
depart suddenly
4,000
out of
feet, squawk
Dubai
0571.
into Oman airspace, down into, is that the Indian Ocean?
Can
They
you
call
say
it
again
Indian
Emirates
Ocean, yeah,
113?
and then descending into
Emirates
Seychelles.
113
Flight
clear to
time's not
destination
bad, it's
via
going
the
to be
Iboro
4
1
hours.
Golf departure,
It's
climb
not
maintain
too bad at all.
4,000 feet, squawk 0571.
Emirates
Just get the
113
taxi
cleared to
charts
Manila
and everything
via
ready.
Ivoro Golf, flight level 350, squawk 5071, is that correct?
Just confirm, initial climb 4,000 feet, squawk 0571.
And he's asked other aeroplanes to go by Kilo 5, so what we'll do is we'll
And
reject
Emirates
that.
827, that's all the way at holding point Kilo 1, but no worries.
Reserves we need
Emirates
today
113 cleared to Manila via Ivoro Golf,
are
initial climb
quite a lot.
150, squawk
alternatives is quite a while
0571, is that correct?
So
Just confirm, initial climb will be 4,000 feet.
Okay. My apologies, initial climb 4,000 feet.
So it's 17 tons,
Airline 9078 via Kilo 9, wind 0 degrees, 15 knots, runway 12 right, left takeoff.
34,000 feet.
5 Kilo 5,
Cost index
runway 12 right, clear for
Thrust
takeoff,
limits. Let's jump into
978
the
Emirates
performance
827
tab.
behind departing Airline 787-9 via Kilo 1 line up
Go to
wait
the
runway 12 right
hotspots
behind.
and Kilo 5,
Behind departing allow
which is
787, line up
there.
and wait, runway 12 right, Emirates
And
827.
we'll jot that in. Hopefully the takeoff performance calculator on
Emirates
the 777 has
69, do
been
you
wrong.
have the company
Gives me a trim of
A350
minus
at
1,000
holding point
each
Kilo 1
time.
should be to your left and side?
So, and we
Yep,
need...
we have company inside.
Roger, behind the departing company A350 900 via Kilo 4, line up and wait runway 12 right behind, your number 2.
Alright, we're number 2 and we'll follow out for 12 right.
Still gives us the wrong trim, but I'm
690.
happy with all the rest of the numbers.
Just confirm behind the company Emirates A350.
Correction, sorry. The Emirates A350 will be behind them. Emirates 69 Heavy.
Thank you. Airline, Speedbird 27 Juliet, continue taxi, continue taxi Lima 3, right kilo, stand Charlie 57.
Stand Charlie 57, we continue Lima 3 and kilo, Speedbird 27 Juliet.
Dubai Tower, good day, Emirates 1 on stand Bravo 15A380, information Charlie, request IFA clearance to Heathrow.
It's 1, Dubai Tower, good afternoon. Clear to London Heathrow by the Sampa 3 Golf departure, climb maintain 4,000 feet,
Get the
squawk
speed set in
6270.
now. 171 knots. LNAV nav engaged.
Emirates 1 is clear to London Heathrow
And,
via Sampa 3 Golf departure,
start
climb
the
maintain
APU.
4,000 feet and squawk 6270.
And Emirates 1 is back right,
The
making Charlie
terrain,
current QNH 994,
data on the right-hand side.
push it start.
QNH 994 and
And
we'll report ready,
checklist.
Emirates 1.
Normal. And the rest of the checklist there. Just
And
waiting
Emirates,
for the beacon
correction
light to
to
come on now. Boarding to be complete. We'll request the winds.
Emirates 827,
as well.
traffic 787-9 departing ahead, the wind to right 0 degrees 15 knots, runway 1 to right, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 1 to right, Emirates 827, thank you.
LL 9078, no further team outer advisory 1228, bye bye.
Unicom 122.8, Airline 978 heavy, bye bye. Thank you.
No worries.
Tower, good evening. This is Delmon 656.
Delmon 656, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah, pass your message.
Walaikum assalam wa rahmatullah. Delmon 656. We're Boeing 737 with information Charlie on a stand number Foxtrot 13. Request ATC clearance to Bahrain.
Delmon 656, just please file a flight plan.
Okay.
So that is pretty much everything though.
Tower Emirates 1
Set up
request push
until
and start.
passengers are boarded. So I'll jump back
Emirates
into the sim
1,
when
push
everything's
and start
ready.
is long pushback approved, facing.
So welcome back into the flight deck. Sadly, AC has gone off. We're still on VATSIM though. We'll get the hydraulic pumps ready as we're ready to push now. And beacon light can go on. Checklist is complete. We'll go for the engine page, wherever that is. Engine. It's that one there. And we'll ask GSX for pushback and departure. And we want to go nose right tail left.
Stand Fox 17, pushback for the runway.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
So clear to push, clear to start. Get the engines going in a second. Engine number 2 to ignition start. We've got positive G's and T's. What was I on about then? T's and P's. Got my words mixed up. Throw the fuel in. Hope for the best. I do like the sort of 777, the Airbusisms it's got where it's all automatic. That is quite nice. We need a good 787 in the sim now. It's been a long time. And there's no sort of really nice 787. Engine number 2 has started nicely now. Engine number 1 to ignition start. Throw the fuel in with T's and P's all good. This scenery is Dubai by Ini Builds, of course. can't fly to Dubai without the any-build scenery. I've also got the city skylines packed, but we won't be able to see it because it's foggy and we're flying the other way, so that's a shame. When we get to Seychelles, that scenery is the really nice one from FSDG with the islands completed as well. So we should have a nice visual approach, or RNAV approach into Seychelles, which would be really nice.
Parking brakes. Waiting your confirmation.
Parking brakes set, and we'll tell GSX that it's a good engine start.
We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Dubai traffic Ethiopian 039 and then Takeoff runway 12 right, Dubai traffic.
So we'll wait for GSX to disappear before we start pressurising all the hydraulics and flaps and everything.
Qatar 107, taxi in holding short runway 12 right.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed.
Dubai traffic from MLP 708, the pushing starts on stand Charlie 55, departing runway 12 right, Dubai traffic.
So overhead panel, APU off, taxi light on. Flaps 5, I don't know who that was, I heart that's him. Check, we'll get flight controls and we'll wait for the flaps. We'll set the trim of 2.5. And flight control check, full right, neutral, left, neutral, full forward, full back. Now for the rudders, full left and full right. All flight controls are free and correct. We will go for the checklist. Anti-ice not required, recall is checked. Flight controls check, ground equipment clear, normal, flaps before takeoff. After takeoff checklist is the next one. We'll clear that. And Dubai traffic, Emirates 777 taxiing to runway 12 right, hold point Kilo 4 via uniform, whiskey and Kilo. So, advisory traffic has been notified of our intentions. We're ready to go. Love the 777-300. There's one plane that I can't wait for. It's the 747.
107, taxi holding short runway 2
PMDG.
right via
I'm
Kilo
so
and
excited
Kilo
for
1.
the 400, both the passenger and the freighter. So the taxi route, we're going to turn left, follow the turn left, straight, and then it'll be another left, parallel to the runway, and then Kilo 4. And I'm happy with Kilo 4. Just to give us that bit of extra margin. So I'm not 100% sure of the takeoff performance calculation. It's a little bit broken in this aeroplane when you try and use in-section departures. On the 7.3 it works fine, because I always do that when I did a test flight the other day from Birmingham. We went from, I think it's Echo or something, and it's like a 500 metre shift, and it works fine. So must just be 777. but luckily it's the FMC is not tricked by it, so it gives you the correct trim.
Qatar 107, line up runway 1 to right.
So there you go, that's our intentions on the map there. It's quite straightforward. I mean, Dubai's a big airport, but at the bigger airports they make it really easy to taxi around. So I was doing a bit of American flying the other day in JFK when they had town ground on. And what you don't realise is the inner taxiways for anti-clockwise, which is for departure, and the outer taxiways for arrivals, which is anti-clockwise again.
Qatar 107, takeoff, a 1 to right.
This one's taking off. See if we can see him in a second. 1 2 right. Get round this corner. So this is Kilo 5 here, so we're the next one. Dubai traffic, Emirates 777 lining up runway 1 2 right via Kilo 4, Dubai traffic. Advisory notified, especially at a big airport you need to let everyone know what you're going to do. Because otherwise you do find yourselves in sorts occasionally. Get the lights on, we're ready to rock and roll. Weather on my side, first officer's got terrain. And there's that little PMDG bug again. Sometimes the brakes stick on occasionally for no reason. TCAS on. Dubai traffic, Emirates 777 departing runway 1 2 right on the NVIG 5 Golf departure. I think I butchered that departure. I think it's the AMVIG, but we'll go with that. They know what I'm doing. 40% tow gap. Sorry if you can hear that banging. My blinds are flapping in the wind. And thrust set. Struggling to keep it on the centre line. Very windy.
V1.
Oh. Big veer across the runway then. Let go of the rudder, let the aeroplane weathercock. Onto the flight directors. Gear up. pilot can come on, we can enjoy the view now. And here's the acceleration point. Yeah, no, this horrible super in at the moment. Flaps can go to position 1. We're accelerating nicely now. Lights can come off. And it's a pretty boring departure out of Dubai. It's just straight up noise abatement procedure up to 4,000, climb up. I'm stuck at this speed restriction for a little bit. There's 4,000, so we'll level off for a minute. So we'll go straight up to cruise now, which is 340. And click in, and there's thrust ref, speed's increasing, climbing up now.
By traffic from Mount 708, taxiing from your point, runway 12 right, via Zulu and Kilo, Dubai traffic.
And that is pretty much it until we clean up the flaps and the passengers' seatbelt signs get off. It's a pretty boring departure out of Dubai and there's not much to see. So I'll leave you with some climb and cruise highlights and I'll see you in the descent in Seychelles. Hello and welcome back into the flight deck. Get the landing lights on now, passing 10,000 shortly. And the island is just in front of us, behind all those horrible clouds. Flight's been brilliant so far. PMDG 777's handled it perfectly. Just slowing down. Nothing to report. There's been no VATSIM traffic down here. Been very lonely in the middle of nowhere. And weather and winds are still favouring the RNAV 13 into Seychelles. So nothing's changed on the approach. We're already briefed. It's an absolutely beautiful day down there. Checklist. Descent checklist recall is checked. No abnormalities. Notes checked. Everything's checked there. Altimeters are 1013. And landing checklist is the last checklist we need. So we've got all the fixing set up, and we've got an extended centre line. Go around's briefed as well. Everything's going quite swell at the moment as we start to descend a bit more aggressively to catch with the VNAV path. There's the cabin ready, and the island's just starting to appear in front of us. Lovely day down here for it though. So the approach, max 210 knots now. So we'll slow the airplane down to 210. Speed brakes out as well now. The island's not loading properly as well, which is annoying. Hopefully that fixes itself soon. Flap 1. Yeah, that's doesn't look too good, does it? Hopefully the island does load in a minute, because that's not very nice to look at. I do still have internet and everything, so flap 5. Speed check flap 5, everything's okay. At the moment, flap 5's coming down. The island is loading very slowly, so that's positive at least. Needs to be fully configured shortly, so we're going to gear down. Get that speed decreasing. Flat 15, bug the flat 15 speed. Hopefully that gear causes enough drag. Taxi light on. Speed brakes armed. Final approach speed is going to be, we'll call it 151 knots. Flaps 20. Flap 25. Fully configured flaps full for the 0.151 plugged in. Nice and stable. Beautiful. Thrusts up. Disconnecting. Plug in 4,500 for the go round. And I have control. Leave the auto throttles in. Manually fly it down though. It's a bit windy. It's the mountain breeze blowing us ever so slightly, a bit low. Correcting. Right hand turn shortly. See if recycling the flight directors does the same on the 73. It doesn't, so we'll stay with flight directors. Descending now a little bit more.
Marine pull up. Terrain, terrain, pull up. Terrain, terrain, pull up. Terrain, terrain, pull up. Terrain, terrain, pull up.
Flight director's off now, flying raw data. Thank God that's gone off, that was annoying.
Terrain, terrain,
Maybe
pull
cut the
up.
corner a little bit there.
Terrain, terrain, pull up. Terrain, terrain, pull up. Terrain, terrain, pull up. Terrain, terrain, pull up.
Oh, what are you doing on about terrain? We're completely fine.
Terrain, terrain, pull up.
Can't see the pappies. 4 whites. Okay, we'll start sending a little bit quicker then, try and catch up.
Terrain, terrain, pull up.
It's the only problem with this sim, I can't see the pappy lights. So like blended in with everything.
Approaching
and we've got
minimums.
1 white there, 1 red, sorry, so slow that
Minimums.
descent rate down now. Continue. 2 red, 2 white now. Bang on
50.
puppies now.
30, 20, 10.
Hold it there. Down we are. Speed brakes are up. Reversers are now green. Maintaining centre line. Decelerating. Reversers stowed. Auto brake off now. And we can turn around at the turnaround point at the end of the runway. Nicely done. 3 hours 57 minutes airborne, which is nice. And off we go. And Volanta give us a landing rate of -98. So there you go, very good landing indeed, with a 0.98 on the G as well. And the APU spooling. Flaps are coming in. Speed brake's been stowed as well. And a beautiful bit of the world this is down here. That arrival was really nice. And there's the shutdown checklist. Yeah, this scenery is by FSDG. They do the whole island, and then there's another island about a 10-15 minute flight up the road that they've modelled as well with an airport. That's really nice. What stand do we want? We'll go with 5. Stand 5. Get the lights off as well. And this is our turn here. And here's our stand directly in front of us. Let's hope the I didn't download a profile for it, so let's hope it doesn't stop us too short, because our tail will be probably halfway over the taxiway. Engine number 1 can come off now. So I'll marshal myself in. And yeah, we'll be on the line. So parking brake set, engine number 2 dead. Beacon light can come off now, and welcome down to Seychelles. So, welcome down to Seychelles, a flight time of just under 4 hours. Lovely to get back into the 777-300ER, especially from Dubai. We haven't been to Dubai in ages. And to a new place to tick off the list now, Seychelles in the Indian Ocean. Really enjoyed that flight. Lovely landing in Seychelles as well. I read it wrong. It was a minus 0.98 on the landing, and it was a 1.01 G. So it was a brilliant landing, really nice, enjoyable flight, especially in the PMDG 777. We'll probably jump back into the 777, maybe the 200 on the next flight, and we'll do some more operations in the Middle East, maybe, as I've got some really nice scenery for Riyadh as well now, which I've been flying out of, which is quite cool. Or we'll see what VATSIM events are knocking around, and we'll jump into one of them. If you did enjoy today's video, please like and subscribe. I really do appreciate it. But for now, I'll leave you, and I'll see you all again very shortly in the next video.